Oh ho ho. Merry Christmas. I'm cutting that out of the video. I'm editing that out. Today I'm gonna be doing something very different. I've never done a reaction video before. Yeah, this already ain't gonna work. Taking the hat off. You're probably wondering what are we reacting to? Well, if you took a look at my community post that I made yesterday, you would know. Bro, get this out the way. I'm gonna be reacting to the death battle, Bowser versus Eggman. Why am I reacting to this? I don't know. It's been promoted, and it's also animated by one of my favorite YouTube animators out there. So yeah, that's why I'm reacting to it. Look at the chat. Sad Sonic L today. Bro, what? Bro, I got my money on Eggman. Don't you dare disrespect Eggman, bro. Look at this. Look at them whiling. Koopas have no limits. My money's on Eggman, okay? Listen, I think, personally, alright, if it was a 1v1 fight, alright, if they were straight up fighting, like hands to hands, Bowser would win. But of course, it is not. It is an army battle. They're allowed to bring other things to the fight. So, I think Eggman is purely gonna win, just based on his intellect, so... Bowser's gonna hold the L, I'm sorry! Okay, here we go. Death battle. Let's
This
go.
battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
Fight!
Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna happen off rip.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman.
The king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks.
Yeah.
They're not alone.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yep, I know, you know. My cat recently
the
scratched me here, by the way.
Mushroom
That's why I'm
Kingdom.
touching
A
there.
peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess.
And
it's time
death.
this place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa
Yep.
himself.
Bowser!
Better known as Bowser.
Ew, why
The
are you
moment this
moving his
orphan
foot like that?
star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world. The Koopa
Unfortunately.
Clan.
Sadly, not everyone's
Koopa
born
Clan.
a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters. Fated
Goddamn.
to a life of infinite jump
Oh.
farming for one.
Wait, what? King Bowser Koopa, 34 years old. Okay. Bowser, watch out. Height, 10... Okay. Family, Bowser, yeah, Kamek, Koopa Lane. Wait, Kamek is his family? Oh, okay. His dead brother. He has a Bowser has a brother? Dancing, golf, go-karts, tennis, favorite food, cake, drumsticks, steak. Love Princess Peach, his family. Okay. Hates the Mario Bros. Yoshi, swimming. What do you mean Yoshi? Why specifically Yoshi?
Bowser wanted a different world, but Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle and another
Turn them into
and
bricks?
another, like 40 years of castles, only to
Yeah.
be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers.
Damn,
However,
that was
Bowser
lethal.
is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That
I know.
spiked shell takes a lot
Damn.
of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King
Yeah.
doesn't just breathe fire and control
Like
lava.
Squirtle.
He commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space,
What?
beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling
Hmm?
torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Bro,
Oh,
what?
Just a little dabbling in dark magic.
Hell
Bro.
yeah, Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only
When
countered
did that
by the
happen?
princess's heart
Oh.
magic.
But
Okay.
that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his
What?
undead skeleton.
Okay, yeah, I know
and
that.
worst of all, ruining every
Oh.
game of Mario Party.
Yeah, I know
Hey,
that.
No! I stole those coins fair and square.
Nah,
Bowser
get
spent
cooked.
decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars, you name it.
Oh my
This
God.
is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've
Da-
seen this
damn.
moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my
And yet
own
Mario
heart.
outsmarts him
Despite his
every time.
clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most
Yeah.
wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple
What kind of
territories
name- I mean, I
across
guess
the
it's
Mushroom
smart, but-
World and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry.
The
some
Hoopas.
with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red
That's
shirts,
not canon.
first in and first out.
Wait, is Mario Kart
Plants,
canon?
bloopers, and
I don't know.
Lakitus use their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting prey by land,
Alright.
sea, or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries, booze,
Ugh,
shotguns, and
were they
eat
licking
moms
his
with meat,
toes?
and more.
It was imperative for
Yo,
Bowser
what
to
are we
nurture
watching?
a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions
Oh, yeah.
and destabilizing
King Boo is here,
dimensions,
too.
while Kamek focuses
He works
on
for
buffing
Bowser?
allies,
Yeah, I
canceling
guess so.
enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Yo, that
We're
boy's
swapping
annoying.
my
He's
items
gonna be
to
a problem.
screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items,
sweat.
most of the minions can use pretty
Damn,
much
bro.
any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can
Oh,
really
yeah.
get into the cat role play. But as
Oh,
the Koopa troop grew and
no.
grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his
Yeah.
kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
Well,
What's the
Oh,
difference?
Good point.
okay.
Bowser
They're
took
adopted. I was
them
about to say,
in
who's
and
the
even
mom?
trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain
Yeah.
of the Koopa Troop.
Who's his
Spoiled
mom?
is an understatement. Remember his
Damn,
escapades at
341
Shadow
losses.
Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal
Shadow Mario
evil
is crazy.
paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And
What
I
the
bet
heck is
Bowser
that?
still has some on the fridge. But really, the
Ugh.
king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju. All to
Oh, yeah, he
crush
can just do
whatever
this.
bullies talking smack.
Yeah,
Maybe
Eggman's
a
cooked.
little
I'm switching up.
overkill.
Eggman's
Just
cooked.
one punch from Giant Bowser
What is
launched
this?
a
Oh, it's a
castle
DS.
out
That's
of
why it's like this.
orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe,
Now I'm
Bowser's
trolling. I still
punch
got my money
must
on
have hit
Eggman.
with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT.
Oh my
Considering
God.
how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this
Damn.
isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Yeah.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very
Bro,
steps
yeah, I
cause
remember this.
widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
Why we got to
Well,
use
we're
the
not even
plushie,
to best
bro?
part. Bowser's dark magic became
Mm-hmm.
so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Bro, Bowser, like, they just be doing this and they're like, yeah, you know. Little did they know the power scalers were in the back. Write that down, write that down. Like, they're like, bro, they're writing it down for this very moment.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned
Yeah.
all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted
Really?
worlds in Mario 64?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he made those. And the
What?
staircase that goes on
No,
and
I
on and
should've
on
missed
and
that.
on.
I know he
and
made
on
this
and on.
too.
God,
That's
does anyone
crazy.
know how to BLJ?
He also stole ultra
Oh.
powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can
Dreamstone?
mold reality like Play-Doh.
Wait, that's a real
and
thing?
the
Oh, I
Dreamstone,
thought that was a fan
which can
made
be
thing.
used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried
Wow.
Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big
Wow,
Daddy
oh my
Grand
God.
Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was
Mario.
freed, it caused a chain reaction
Oh
that
my
destroyed
God.
the entire universe.
Is this what
via a
Mario players
massive
be? Oh
black
my
hole.
God.
Thank Space God that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that
Oh,
Bowser needed
someone else.
saving. He's
Oh,
been swallowed by
my
another
God.
black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine
Eggman's
if this
cooked.
crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself.
He survived
Oh,
getting
wait, he did, and he
turned
beat the hell out of
into
him.
He
With all
survived
his
getting put into
power,
a black
it's no
hole?
wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps
Bro, conquered most of the universe twice, harnessed the power of grand stars, flew to the sun and other galaxies. lifted 20, no, what 20? 61,000 plus ton castle, battled the dimensional QLX. I don't even know what that is. Survived being thrown across the planet, helped Mario save the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, I don't know why that's even there. Defeated Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Demento, and Fawful? I know who Fawful is. I think Demento is like the guy who looks like Luigi, right? I'm gonna be tripping if he's
Perhaps
not.
it's because
I don't
his
get
visions
flamed.
of grandeur were
I'm a
never
Mario
really
fan.
what he sought. Surrounding him is
I like
a
Mario,
crew
but I'm
of
not this
outcasts
hardcore.
and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also
Ugh.
when they actually work
No.
together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe.
Yeah.
So,
He's a baddie through and through,
Who's that?
who
Oh,
will
he's
teleport
a
through
baddie
space
through and
and
through.
time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king!
Wow. Okay.
this
Bowser
battle
got
is
some
sponsored
insane
by
feats.
Prize Picks.
All right.
Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. Or
Really,
I can skip forward
Guess
because I
we
already paused the video.
sure, I
No free advertisements.
Prize Picks.
of Earth, lend me your
Okay.
ears. Imagine a world of endless possibility
go.
where people are free as the wind. Isn't it disgusting? Now imagine a
I'm
better
pissing on the
world, one
moon!
with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows
Yes.
the dangers within.
Eggman.
He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As
Yes.
a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik,
Bro, his
who
nose is
sought to
huge.
create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was
Rest in
killed by
peace.
the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
That's crazy. They
Gun.
shot her.
They're freaking called G-U-N.
Gun.
Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up
Edgy,
a
bro.
lonely narcissist because
They were
all
trying
his
so hard to be
family
edgy.
talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo.
Neglect and envy
Are they gonna make a
tainted
Snap Cube
Ivo's
reference?
goals
I
of
hope
following
so.
Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the
That's
attention
crazy.
he deserved.
No, you mean
Yeah.
Crave. Desperately
Eggman evil.
Crave.
Tomato, tomato.
You
Evil
just said
genius.
it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a capital
50
of
years old,
science.
damn, okay.
And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for
Himself.
that blasted
He loves
Sonic the
himself.
Hedgehog.
Agent
For
Stone.
years, Eggman's
Agent Stone. That's not canon. That's a movie thing. Hate that hedgehog. Also cold soup. Okay. Eggman. Eggman. I can't say it. Oh, y'all know that meme? Okay. Yeah. I basically
plans
knew this.
literally blew up in his face.
Except for the cold soup
and
thing.
he's a very sore loser.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor did
Yo.
more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to
that
terrorize
Sonic
the
balloon
world
in the
with.
back?
A laser gun, a
What was
cloning
that?
ray, mind control cannons, a flying
Yeah.
armada, typical evil scientist
Death
stuff.
Egg.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement
I
trap,
remember
which,
that.
while
I know
online,
that.
scatters a target's atoms across space.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's the metal virus. Which
Yep, I know that
transmutes
far
organic
too well.
tissue into living metal zombies.
Hey, rest in
It's
peace.
so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Yeah, Sonic almost got
Eggman
cooked.
never made himself immune to it.
He got
That's
saved by the
whoopsie.
chaos.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight
Don't
for
try to make that sound
maneuverability,
cool.
but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
Yeah.
It's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg
Gambling.
Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having
Yeah.
an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh,
Bruh.
okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines
Eggman
for
is
a
awesome,
long
bro. What
list
you
of
mean?
combat situations.
Egg Hornet?
Some look like knights.
Egg
Others
Emperor?
use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps.
I can't
and
say
then
that,
there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
Oh
The
yeah.
reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg.
Yeah,
which
Death
can
Egg doesn't play
annihilate
around.
stars. Woof! A whole
Death Egg is epic.
constellation gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself.
Look at
Enter
this, bro.
the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah!
Dragoon.
The rawest of the battle
Oh
mechs.
yeah,
It's
that's
got
thing
electric
from
drills.
Generations.
It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot
well, it's
of
not from
bullets.
Generations, but
My
it's in
God,
Generations.
Wiz, I need it.
And don't forget,
Wait, Egg Salamander powered by Soul Emeralds. Wait, that's how they're spelled? I thought it was soul, like it's in like a soul. Can create spatial rifts. Egg Wizard, made with the power of the jeweled scepter. I don't know what that is. And the Time Eater. Apparently he. Oh yeah, he like took over the Time Eater or something. He like enslaved it or something.
And built all of these things
He used it
himself.
to his advantage.
Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet.
One problem.
Yeah.
Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come
No
on,
way.
he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist.
What?
Oh, okay, maybe not, but what about
What?
Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but
Oh
it
my-
counts, sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a
Yeah.
tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
The
Oh, yeah.
Badniks
That's
are
way cooler than
mass-produced
Koopa.
foot soldiers.
I already
Buzzbombers,
forgot what it's
Grabmans,
called.
Caterkillers, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple,
Moto bug.
but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide
Yeah.
variety of troops, even
The
your
Koopa
classic
troop or
comedy
whatever.
duo with
Bro,
Warbot
that's-
and Cubot.
that's
They're
way-
Eggman's
that's way worse
assistants
than
and
Egg
immense
Empire.
disappointments. Every
Oh.
genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're
No,
not
Siri, make a
scratch
sign,
and
make a knuckles.
grounder.
Oh, yeah.
But that's why he's made top-notch
Y'all, if we have all of these dudes in the fight, oh, yep, Bowser's cooked.
bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite
Oh,
Robo
yeah.
Faker, Metal Sonic.
The
Metal Sonic
goat?
has the most horsepower
Yep.
in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's
Yep.
had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands.
No,
Additionally,
no.
when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy
Dude, didn't they like disrespect the hell out of Metal Sonic when they were talking about like Beast Cell versus Metal Sonic? I saw that death battle. Nah, that was crazy.
biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, chaos control.
And then they say this
Even
in this
copy
video. What?
Silver
Bro.
psychokinesis.
Yes.
And with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would
Yes.
change with the appearance of the genes with personality lacking. But Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In
Oh.
essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good daddy,
Nice.
gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this
Damn.
frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial
End.
entity so mighty even
Just looks like
Supersonic
Giganto.
struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction.
Yeah, so you had to go
It's charged by
Supersonic
7
3.
Chaos Emeralds. Supersonic's no joke.
The power of
Oh, yeah.
one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And
Yeah,
kills
I know
some
that.
Pretty terrifying bosses, like
Oh, yeah.
Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In
Yeah.
short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos
Yeah.
across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds.
Like the past, he
or
exists in the past,
74
future, and the
trillion
present.
times
That's
light
crazy.
speed.
It's funny though. While Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to
Yeah,
save the world.
Sonic got cooked
Recall how
sometimes.
Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In
Yeah.
Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
What's with the janky movement?
Nah, Eggy will
Yeah,
always
no.
have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
Yeah,
So
rest in
watch
peace,
out, critters
Starline.
and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
All right. Eggman, what's
Whiz,
not plan?
you gotta help
All
me.
right.
What
I don't
happened now?
know,
I'm like 3 years of
bro.
Art.
playing it. Dang it.
No free advertisements. I don't play Marvel Snap.
The App Store, Google Play, and Steam.
All right.
Or visit marvelsnap.com to
Oh,
learn
yeah, get
more.
your money,
Just click
guys.
the
Get
link
your
below the
bags,
like
all right.
button.
I'm here to see the battle, bro.
Our set. We've run the
All
data
right.
through all possibilities.
Why is he
It's
flossing?
time for
Okay.
a death battle!
Eggman, I got my money on you. I still think he has a chance. Hold up. Huh?
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming
Happy reference.
Eggman Land 2.
2?
What a joke.
Okay, I was wrong about my theory about starting this fight. Oh my god. Damn! Okay. Damn, bro, Moro is cooking. Can't wait for IndyCar episode 2. Anyways, okay, let's go. Alright, throwing meteors. Throwing meteors. Alright, get a load of this.
Shut up, nerd.
Nerd. Damn! Don't let him do you like that. Oh my god, Bowser. I mean, Eggman. Oh my god. Oh yeah, he can Earth Bend. Oh, I was about to say.
Toys an invasion force? Let's see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot.
His power
Oh.
is without peer. It is the ultimate strength.
Infinite is here? Oh my god, he just killed me. King Bomb. King Bomb. Oh wait, yeah, he can also do it too. He just killed Infinite with a thwomp. Come on, Orbot. Cubot, you got this. Metal Sonic, let's go. Ooh. Weave. Alright. Bro, look at this guy cheating. Just knocked his crown off. No. Bro, look at this guy cheating. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. Damn. Did he kill him? Oh.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you planned.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
The more the merrier. Uh-oh.
Showtime.
Oh no. Okay, now we might be in a little bit of trouble. The three metals go crazy. Alright, hit him with try to block it with shield. Y'all clutch up. Bro, we are cooked. Alright, okay, we got the Death Egg robot. Come on. Yeah, block it. Uh-oh. I'll crush you. Oh, get him, Metals, get him! Come on, clutch up. Bro, this ain't Flappy Bird, get the pipes out the way. Yeah, move out the way. Oh, bye. Dummy, that was obvious. Oh, Shadow Mario, oh no. Yeah, get out the way. Damn.
How dare you keep your hands off my...
Come on, Metal. You got this. No! Metal Sonic, no! You got cooked. Oh my god.
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
Come on. Whoa. Oh my god, it was hiding in the moon. Or in front of the moon. Or by Cubot. Bro, come on, get out the way, guys. Get a load of this. Are he about to tank it? Are he's gonna piss on Bowser? Let's go. Okay, no. Come on. Oh! Did he just die? Please tell me he just lost. Please. Oh my god. Bro.
Sage! Fire it again!
Oh, wait. You turned it into a question block? No, Bowser, please. Not like this. Not like this, Bowser. Not like this. Not like this. Come on. He turned into cardboard. No, please. No. No.
This war was not an
Oh,
easy
they
one
didn't
to win,
die.
which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Marvel's
Yo.
comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up
No.
is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched
Infinite
any
got
of Eggman's
speed
usual
blitz.
mix, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg
Yo, that
robot.
guy
The
ain't...
Death Egg robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of
Damn.
orbit.
The Death Egg
I'm not
could
even mad,
destroy
though. That fight was
stars,
epic.
But Yoshi could
Yo.
match that level of power. And Bowser's strength is
What,
certainly
bro?
above the green
No,
dinosaurs.
Eggman,
Plus,
the
while both
ghost.
Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So,
Wait,
maybe
Bowser
stats,
Jr.
but
was
this could
Shadow
change
Mario?
With their powers. With so many items
Okay.
and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Damn.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space
Oh my
bases.
God.
Bowser's all natural. He's got all his
Damn.
best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those
Yeah, I mean,
weapons, and both
I would have used
backfired in the
those,
past.
considering
But
all
more
of
importantly,
Bowser's troops.
Bowser could simply reverse the
Oh.
effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of
Oh.
Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
Damn.
But definitely not for intelligence.
Yeah, I was
Come
about to
on,
say,
you
he
have
had
a
intelligence.
4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really?
See, that's what I knew was
cute
gonna
of you.
happen.
Don't
He
get
was
me
gonna
wrong.
run out of
Bowser's
everything.
not an idiot. Usually, just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
Wow.
Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe.
He just got
Also,
turned
the
into a
Green Stone's
Goomba.
ability to wish anything out of existence
Bro,
would have
what?
no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together,
Bro, they
the
just
Chaos
had all
Emeralds
this on
can break
hand?
The universe.
Eggman!
Grand
No.
Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly. So the safest bet is to call
Wow.
this category a tie.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades. Teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed
Yeah.
to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic
Always.
Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Yeah,
Eggman's
like,
army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those
Damn.
with free will. Hence
Cooked.
his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points.
Giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed.
Yeah, I knew as soon as that
Battlefield
happened, we
control
were
through King
cooked.
Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially
Wait, he
swapping
did?
the Chaos Emerald
I didn't
for
even realize
huge
that.
game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario
Bro, Mario
powered
Party
item,
is
and they had
canon?
millions, no,
I guess.
billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan
that
against.
shot of
Even with
Eggman is
Sage's
hilarious.
millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought
Damn,
them
bro.
to be unbeatable.
Eggman
which
just got
Sonic
cooked.
proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output,
Damn.
and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength
Wait, did he
and
just crush
ridiculous
Metal
machines
Sonic?
gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life.
He did. Did I not even realize that? Did that happen in the
Pushover.
fight? He
His
crushed
wit,
Metal
power
Sonic with his
output, and
foot.
ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest
Oh no. I think it was just a jump cut.
fight of his life.
'Cause
But
I
the
don't- I
Koopa
remember that
King's
shot
ludicrous
happening, but he didn't get
strength,
crushed.
Abilities and united forces ultimately prevailed.
That was
Eggman
good,
tried
though.
to poach the king.
He turned the Death Egg into a giant question block, bro. Like,
And now, he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
well,
Next
Sonic's gonna
time
have a
on
nice
Death
break.
Battle.
All right, who's next? I probably won't. Fall Guys versus Among Us? Okay, now I might have to watch.
Subscribe and join as a member to see
That
more
is-
Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Surely Among Us wins, though, right? How's that gonna work, though? Because, like, crewmates, imposters... Bro, Fall Guys, what do they have? Like, agility? They don't have any weapons. I don't know. Well, that was my reaction to the Death Battle. Um... That was my reaction to the Death Battle Bowser vs. Eggman. I'm sad Eggman lost, bro, but I mean, it was a hype battle. Metal Sonic did get cooked, but he didn't go out like a wimp, so I'm not even mad. Anyways, gotta end this quick. I gotta make a thumbnail and I gotta upload it, because if you upload something too late, then no one's gonna watch it. Alright, bye-bye.